The Judicial Conduct Tribunal that's probing sexual harassment allegations against Eastern Cape Judge President Selby Mbenenge is set to continue today. The evidence leader is still calling witnesses to the stand. For more on what to expect, let's bring in our senior reporter, Canny Maphanga, who joins us now live from that venue in Sandton. And Canny, yesterday we spent a lot of time listening to what seemed to have been some really interesting disagreements about whether or not emojis can carry different meanings depending on the context.
Indeed. Good morning to you, Ayanda, and to the viewers at home. The use of the emojis between Judge President Mbenenge and Judge's Secretary, Andiso Mengo, will continue to be placed under the lens of scrutiny this morning. This as the expert analysis of Dr. Zakira Dakrat, that is a forensic and legal linguist, will go under that cross-examination by the counsel of Judge President Mbenenge. Remember, she is that expert view that was brought in to provide, the expert analysis regarding what those emojis between the pair and their over 800 exchanges meant. This as Andiso Mengo, who really is the only person we've heard from regarding her understanding of the emojis and what message she intended to convey, has testified that when she received those alleged emojis from the Judge President, that she understood it to have a sexual connotation, and that when she sent her messages or her emojis in response, she understood it to be a means for her to eliminate the kind of conduct that she was receiving from the Judge President, allegedly, which she has spelt out as unwanted sexual advances. So we've heard from Dr. Dakrat. She has analyzed some of those messages, and her analysis overall, she has stated that their conversation started with a professional start and, of course, degenerated to the use of emojis to convey sexual acts. Now, the examples that have been used are the emoji of the banana that was peeled, and that what was preceded by the use of that emoji was an acronym that referred to a sexual act. Of course, at first glance, you're looking at a peeled banana. That would be the common understanding between all of us. However, in Dr. Dakrat's analysis, using the context upon which that emoji was sent, identified it as a sexual act. Now, if you look at the sequence that followed in the next example, was that of the eggplant and the peach fruit. And what preceded that was a question of being intimate, a question given to Andiso Mengo, allegedly from the Judge President. And the analysis, or the expert analysis there rather, is that although we understood it to be a vegetable and a fruit, the context upon which those emojis are used conveys a message of sexual intercourse. Now, what we'll see from Judge Mbenenge's, Judge President Mbenenge rather's counsel, is that they intend to eliminate or discredit this testimony by arguing or advancing the argument that the expert analysis cannot trump the individual's understanding of the emojis and the message that they say they were intending to convey when they sent those particular emojis or when they received them. Now, because we don't have Judge President Mbenenge's version of events as to what he meant when he sent allegedly those particular emojis, we only have Mengo's understanding of what she received and what she intended to convey when she sent them. The exercise that will take place in the cross-examinations that they will use what Mengo has ascribed to those particular emojis that she sent and compare them with the analysis of Dr. Dakrat. So that will begin at 9:30 a.m. this morning when the tribunal gets underway. Over to you in studio.
Yeah, and that's in less than 20 minutes' time, or just about. Canny Maphanga, live to us there from Sandton in Johannesburg. For now, thanks very much indeed. Fascinating turn, by the way, that the story has taken, where we're discussing even the history of emojis, something which I don't think would even be possible as recently as 10 years ago. But nonetheless, that's where we are. And once again, we'll see how things unfold at this stage.